Hi class, it's Dr. Lindner. Let's take a look at the RAAS system. The RAAS is the renin angiotensin aldosterone system. So what we have here is angiotensinogen. And when we look at the word, let's try and break it down and see if we can figure out what this is. So we see a few things here. We see angio, and what happens if a person is having angioplasty or an angiogram. Angio refers to blood vessels. Tensin sounds like the word tension. And ogin, when we hear the word ogin, it means storage form or the inactive form. So like glycogen, it's not glucose. Glycogen is the storage form of glucose. Pepsinogen, it's not pepsin, it's the storage form. So angiotensinogen has something to do with the tension of blood vessels, but it's inactive or the storage form. Now, this is where we start with, and this is produced by the liver. The liver makes angiotensinogen. You can see that here. The liver makes angiotensinogen. Then comes along our good friend, the kidneys. The kidneys make renin. Remember, if we look at the first three letters of renin, it's rene, like renal failure. So the kidneys make renin. When renin bumps into angiotensinogen, look what it does. It converts that, it knocks off the ogin and creates angiotensin 1. And if there's an angiotensin 1, it's safe to assume that there's probably going to be an angiotensin 2. But how do we convert angiotensin 1 into angiotensin 2? Well, we need some sort of angiotensin converting enzyme. And that's exactly what the body does, is it uses angiotensin converting enzyme, sometimes abbreviated as ACE, angiotensin converting enzyme. And ACE is an enzyme that is zinc dependent. We need zinc in order for that to work. So angiotensin 1 converts to angiotensin 2 thanks to our good friend the lungs that make angiotensin converting enzyme. So the lungs make that. Right? So look at what we need to influence blood pressure. We need the liver, we need the kidneys, we need the lungs. Right? Now, what does angiotensin 2 do? Angiotensin 2, its job is to say, you know what? We have something going on with the body and the blood pressure is way too low and we can't function that way. So we need to increase the blood pressure. What angiotensin 2 does is it constricts the blood vessels. When it makes the lumen narrower, what that does is it increases what's called the peripheral resistance. It's increasing the resistance of the blood hitting a lumen that is much, much more narrower or constricted. So vasoconstriction is going to increase the blood pressure. What else does angiotensin 2 do? Well, angiotensin 2 signals aldosterone. And what does aldosterone do? Remember, aldosterone is what is referred to as a mineral corticoid. It's made in the adrenal cortex, which means the outer part of the adrenal gland. So in the adrenal cortex, not only are glucocorticoids made, but mineral corticoids. And aldosterone is a mineral corticoid. The key word is mineral because it's going to hold on to and want to retain sodium, which is a mineral. Wherever minerals go, water goes. So if you're holding on to the mineral sodium, you got to hold on to water. If you hold on to salt and water, you increase the volume of blood, the blood volume, which then increases blood pressure. The other thing that angiotensin 2 does, the other thing that angiotensin 2 does is it makes you crave salty foods, and it also makes you thirsty. So if you're craving pretzels that are salty or potato chips that are salty, and then after you eat something salty, typically you're thirsty. The salty stuff has sodium, like sodium chloride, and when you're thirsty, you got to drink water. So the salt that you consume, aldosterone is going to say we're going to retain it, and the water that you drank, you're also going to retain. And that's also because angiotensin 2 stimulates antidiuretic hormone. So now you eat something salty, you drink something because you're thirsty from all the salty food, and aldosterone is going to hold on to the salt in the water, and the salt in the water that you're retaining, antidiuretic hormone, reinsures that you're not going to pee it out because it's an antidiuretic. So all of these ways are like compound interest of increasing blood pressure. This is called RAAS, the renin, angiotensin, aldosterone system.